Good morning, everyone. How are we doing out there? Wake Up Justin is live today for 111. Hold on. 1119 2025, November 19th, 2025. We're still here. We're still keeping the consistency going. Still streaming. Still doing it. I'm still coming at you. Today we got a feisty one. Trust me, I'm in the mood today, man. If you thought you're out there and you're going to be safe from what I got to say today, you're completely wrong. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. I ain't playing around today. I got some things to say, some people to call out. Once again, I don't, you know, I don't hate anyone. I believe we should love everything, but when I see things, I'm going to call them out and I'm going to say it out loud. I'm not going to just let it go by because someone needs to say something about, I believe, what's going on in the world. And uh, it's one of those things, too. It's like, I'm very strictly disciplined, routine person and stuff like that. I've cut off uh, drugs and alcohol in my life. You know, very consistent. I'm pretty open-minded. I'm, you know, I'm, my viewpoints and the way I view the world are very much different from others that live this life or uh, are here on Earth. Um, you know, I don't do what others do. I don't follow crowds, never have, never will. I dance to the to the beat of my own drum, may you say, but it's not even my drum. It's God's drum that I dance to. But in a world full of wolves, um, you're not kind of used to people aren't kind of used to this kind of thing in the way I go about things and do things. What? Well, first of all, hopefully everyone there had a good day yesterday, Tuesday. It's hump day today. It's Wednesday. We're back in the middle, right in the thick of it. Middle of the week. Everyone's trying to push through, man. It was a hard morning this morning. I woke up today at 4:30 a.m. I thought I'd get up early and work on a video, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did, David. Time this morning seemed to go by really quickly, and I feel like I got nothing really done in my videos. Even though, well, I made a couple short, I made like 3 or 4 shorts. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I got like my time that I was up early, and my productivity didn't match up together at all. And the lighting is a little weird today because my light bulb burned out in my lamp that's in front of me to illuminate from the front. So my light bulb burned out. I have no light bulbs in the house. Well, I have no new light bulbs in the house to replace this one with, and it's a special kind of light. So I need to go to the store today and buy a new light bulb for this light. So the video looks a little darker this morning before the sun comes up. That's why. It's because my light bulb has burned out on my desk. So that's why it looks a little dark in here today. I don't mind it though. I do like the dark. I mean, I do like it. I like it. It kind of sets a little vibe off, whatever. But so man, I think well, um, I was going over my video today. And I want to touch on a couple things that I was talking about yesterday. One being the concept of take what you need, not what you want. And when I was talking about it, I was thinking I didn't really expand on what I meant by that. I feel like maybe when I do streams, whatever, I might keep on going back. I mean, I rewatch my morning monologue streams, like, I clip them out and I edit them, whatever. I edit my streams, so I rewatch my streams when I edit them, because I'm only one person. I don't have a team behind me. So I do all my own editing and everything. So I always watch my own streams. Just, I put on two times the speed when I watch them or whatever. But I was talking yesterday about take what you need and not what you want. I think that goes out when I was thinking about that kind of concept. I was kind of thinking more of like in a monetary way, of like money and cash and um, things like that. The more I think about it, though, and the more I have thought about it when I was watching the video, um, that that expands throughout your whole life, not just like a monetary value way, but take what you need, not what you want. You know, that goes for everything, dude. It's like, yeah, everyone wants, a super hot chick or whatever it may be, or a good looking guy, whatever. But it's like you may want that, but it's like but it's like, do you really need that though? Because that, even though looks can fool. Just because they're good looking doesn't mean that they're good for you or that you need them in your life. I've definitely, you know, had good looking women in my life, and they were a complete mess and ruined my life because it's something I wanted, not what I needed. And that's one aspect. Same thing with money. Um, Same thing with just like it's like being disciplined and doing the right thing, man, and doing what you need. Like, I need to get sleep at night, but I want to stay up later because it's like some of my, like, yesterday, you know, I was at work basically all day from 11 to like 7:30, whatever. So it's like for me, I got up, did my stream, went to the gym, and like when I go home at night, it's like, okay, now I want some me time to myself to do what I want to do to like kind of relax a little bit. But it's like that's almost me being like selfish in a way, because it's not because that's what I want to do. It's not what I need to do. What I need to do is go to bed early so I can get up early in the morning to come on stream, get the stream going, go to the gym and repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat cycle. That same thing over and over again. You need to find out what you need in life and what your needs are. And when you find what your needs are in life, you take those needs and then you wash, repeat, rinse, and cycle. Whatever it is, wash, rinse, wash, repeat, cycle. You need to find those needs, those things, and keep on doing that over and over again. But you gotta make sure that that is what you need, though, because it's like at the end of the day, you, the viewer at home, whatever it may be, you should know what you need in life. You should know, like, I need to go to bed early. I need to get up at this time, and all these things. You need to really think about your schedule and and your work schedule and everything like that, and then just start meticulously going through it and find out what you need, and then keep on doing those things over and over again until you perfect it almost in a way. I guarantee you, you will become successful, or and success comes in many different forms. I'm not saying like um you're gonna get $1 million, live in a mansion, and have a Maserati or whatever it may be, but you could become, for me, it'd be more so like getting out of debt, start building things, and not relying so much on other people and other things for income security, and being more reliant on myself and being more self-sufficient and all those things. That would be my vision of like success. It wouldn't be like I live in a huge, $20 million mansion and be like, I'm healthy. Um, I'm healthy. I have drive. You know, I have focus. Um, like I said, I can live comfortably. I'm not relying on anyone or anything but myself to provide for myself, my own protection, my own peace of mind, all those things. You should be fully self-sufficient in life and only rely on yourself and no one else. And I can only speak from a male's perspective because that's what I am. I can't I can't tell you. You know, I can't tell you the female perspective because I'm not a female. You know, I can kind of figure out how they think and like what they do and everything. But like for me to sit here and be like, yeah, I can't tell you that. You know, I can only give you a perspective from a 30-year-old male living in America. This is my perspective. I can give you my perspective, and I can transmute my life experiences into knowledge um, by my failures and learning how to fix them. So, you know, take what you need, um, not what you want type thing. Now, I watch people talk. Um, I am, I lean more heavy into Christianity than anything. And that has been more so in the last couple of months that I'm more leaning uh, into it more so now than ever because the time, I think, yeah, well, I, man, once again, you know, I don't mind talking about these things, but before I dive into these things, these thoughts, ideas, everything are solely my own. No one else's. There's no one behind the curtain. I don't care. I'll say what I want, do what I want. No one on here. I don't care. You could shadow ban me for. I don't care. I'll come on here every single day and do the exact same thing I've been doing the whole time. I'm not afraid to speak the truth. I have an opinion. I'm gonna say it. You're not gonna suppress what I have to say or um my thoughts. I really don't care. I think a lot of people don't even try to do this kind of thing because they know like I need to make this a little bigger. All right, that's better. Because they know that like even if they come on here and try to say things that I think they're afraid that they're going to be like banned or whatever, or they're not gonna be able to say what they want to say. Dude, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I'll come here and say whatever I want. Censor me all you want. I don't care. It's not gonna stop me from saying what I want. I have an opinion, dude. Um. So with that being said, I think everyone you see on YouTube, all the main players from the right wing, the middle, the left, whatever it may be, if they are very popular in the public eye, they're in on it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be that popular in the first place. I believe all of them are in on it. Name someone. I don't care. Shapiro, um, Alex Jones, whoever it may be. I don't even care. Don Lemon, um, all those people. They're all in on it, dude. They're all in it. Because like in life itself, you understand, dude. They would never let someone have that much power without having control over them. Because of how much power they actually have. They wouldn't. They don't have power. Once again, sorry. I don't try to say, it's not power, it's control. I got like rewire my brain the way I think again. Because no one on this earth has real power, first of all. I'll put that there again. No one on earth has power. No one. They have control. No one has power on this earth. I don't have power. You don't have power. No one does. So these people you see on TV and on your cell phone screens and whoever it may be, left, right, whatever, they don't have power. They don't. They have control. God has the power. So I want just to put out there. When I say power, I got to rewire my brain. I don't mean power because I'm not trying to disrespect God by saying that people are more powerful than him because they're not. It's control. They control your mind, your thoughts, your ideas, how you speak and what you say. That's that's not even power. Once again, they don't have power, but that's their control. It's a very fine line. Power and control also two complete opposite things that seem similar, but they're not. You know. So anyways, these people you see on social media, all of them, I don't give a shit who they are. Fuentes, Alex Jones, Don Lemon, Sean Hannity, what's her face on CNN, the other one on I don't care. Joy Behar, whoever it is, dude, they're all controlled. All of them. For the fact that like they would never let, dude, the networks and YouTube and whatever, like even me coming on here and speaking like this, I know for a fact this isn't going to go anywhere because I know for a fact they're watching and listening. They're not literally watching me, but the AI they have, is listening to what I'm saying and stuff like that, and then dictating whether what I say is within their guidelines of whatever it may be. And then you get I believe your videos stuff like that get pushed based on what you say and what you do. But I believe all of them are just controlled oppositions. I believe none of them really have actual real real like thoughts or it's all controlled. It's all controlled. It's all controlled. All of it is. I know it is because it's like they're so like you can just see it in them, man. There's just very like self-conceiting, self-feeding, just like, and it's not it's not the teachings of Jesus and what he would want, like the hatred that comes out of their mouths towards the other side, and just like making fun of other people and things like that. It's just like I see it. I'm like, dude, this is not like it doesn't line up. It does not line up with what I believe in and what I think at all. It just doesn't. Like you can't say you care about people and stuff like that, and then you go on your stream on your show to 100,000 people and you make fun of the other side, whether it's lighthearted or not. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna offend people, and then I guess you can get to the fact of like, well, people are gonna be offended no matter what you do. Yeah, but you're not trying to like help anyone though. Like you are making fun of people for clicks and views and whatever it may be. And like I said too, last video, my new mantra and the way I practice things, take what you need, not what you want. And you gotta think, even like I used to watch Andrew Tate back in the day, I will admit, and I kind of pulled away from him for the fact that like I remember watching his videos back in the day. He would make fun of people that played video games, right? He would sit there and go, "You shouldn't play video games. It's a waste of your time." And guess what? All of a sudden, he's fucking playing Smash Bros with his brother. So you're gonna sit there and tell people what to do? You sit there and say you can't play video games, but then in return you're playing video games? Go fuck yourself, Tate. Seriously. How dare you, dude? Tell people to do things and you go do it yourself, bro. Come on. You're gonna sit there and tell people don't do this, don't do that, and then months later you're doing what you're saying you shouldn't do? So you're a hypocrite? Pfft, get out of here, dude. I never, wasn't he on like Aiden Ross's stream, whatever that one? I used to watch Tate. And was he on Aiden Ross's stream that one time saying you shouldn't play video games, they're a waste of time, I never play video games, and then months later he's playing video games? Come on. Wake up, people. You're being played, dude. Yo, at least admit it. At least admit it. If he admitted it, and I think he did too. I think he said like, I used to play games back in the day, but I don't play them anymore. Who has time for that? And now he's playing video games. Dude, okay. you know? I'll look it up though, but I'm pretty sure he did say that many of times. So it's like you gotta like watch people's actions and what they do. And like once I realized that, once I saw that, is when I stopped following it and when I stopped listening to the guy. So I realized he was just lying. He's playing a character, dude. He's lying to everyone. He's just playing a character, man. That's all it is. It's a character, dude. They're all playing characters, bro. Everyone you see on your cell phone screen, on YouTube, or whatever, dude, it's all a character. They're not real. They found, at one point, I believe at one point, everyone that starts, like those guys probably started off real. They probably did, and then they realized what the algorithm picked up on, and they took the easy route to get to where they're at. You know, like I told you before, dude. I realized that if I started playing video games more and more and clipping out that kind of stuff, it got way more views than me sitting here and talking to you guys every morning. So like it kind of like I could have taken the easy out. I could sit here and stream video games 3 hours. I mean, it's not that very hard. I get it. I know. I mean, I get the formula. You know, it's dude, because like you're farming people's attention span online, right? So what's the easiest way to get people's attention? What's the easiest way you can? What is the easiest way to garner people's attention to waste their time watching your videos to gain money? What is it? Play a video game, dude. It's a self-driven story, and all you're doing is walking through it and just filming yourself doing it and then uploading it into pieces and just uploading, and then you're farming the content within that game that is the highlight of that story. So no, if you're playing whatever, you're playing Fallout, right? Well, then you would only clip out the highlights from that game and just send those out. You wouldn't, you know, clip out you walking to a mission. You would clip out the main parts of the mission you're playing. And it's easy because it's already there for you. It's already been done. You're not really creating anything. So it's not that, you know, I think a lot of people have fallen into that trap. I believe I was watching, what was I seeing about Candace Owens lately, saying that Erica Kirk's wife's airplane was been followed by Egyptians or something like that. See, I believe that I think she's getting fed disinformation by people surrounded by her to keep her looking loopy as shit. I think that's what's happening with her. Is either she's being fed information or she's trying to misfeed people information. I'm not sure which one. But I believe though she is not, dude. Yeah, she's gone off her rocker. I've seen she pops up my feed once in a while. Man, it seems like she's going cuckoo. So that's always there. I don't know. I just wish people would be more careful about who they listen to and who they follow, because live people are controlled to control you. That's the whole point. I do believe that. If you don't believe that, or you don't think that, then you should probably wake up a little bit. Then that is with like the tubers and whatever. They're all controlled, man. They are. It's all controlled, dude. Now, moving on to the president of the United States, President Trump. Straw man. I believe President Trump was a straw man the whole time. He's a straw man. 100% he is. I believe the attempt on his life. Maybe staged, you know? Just for the fact it's like, dude, it's just like in wrestling, bro. People blade themselves in wrestling to look like they got injured. You know what I mean? So it's like he felt, you know, it's a whole thing. But I believe I believe he's a straw man. And I believe you know, I was watching his interview yesterday with him and the Saudi prince in the Oval Office, right? And I get like, so I think what happened to the United States in general is like you know, so the United States civilization on the decline, whether it was done purposely or it was done by our own ignorance, thinking about like what we watched, what we created, and how we spoke, and all those things didn't matter, when in fact they really did matter. Like us putting violence in video games, us putting sex in movies, us putting vulgar language in our music, all those things and a lot of those things in our society has degraded our society, and that would have been our own ignorance. Or is it that there is an opposition trying to literally dumb us down enough to make our infrastructure and our base of society slowly degrade, right? So it's like you got to think at one point, United States, right? Superpower, very superpower, right? Um, we caused quite, we did cause a lot of destruction and mayhem throughout the world, right? And then as time goes by, we start losing our power slowly and slowly because the children we're raising and our society we live in, the United States, is slowly starting to degrade and demoralize itself, right? And as that's happening, right, the jobs and what we produce and what we do and how we live is getting more in a decline, decline, decline. You gotta understand, the United States is a business. First and foremost, in their eyes, it's a business. We sell goods, we export things. You might not realize it because you might work at a hair salon, or like me, I work at a small business, a restaurant. So you don't see, but like if you worked at like a factory that's shipping auto parts across the world, you would kind of realize like the bigger picture of like what the United States actually is. Um, Once again, perspective on how you look at things. You can zoom in or you can zoom out. You could look at, like I said, I work in a small business inside a city, right? Well, then it's like I'm only looking at it as, well, my city, you know, instead of being like, well, you work at a small business inside a city, inside a state, and the states make up, you know, the United States of America. So I think, like I said, perspectives on how you look at things. You can zoom in or you can zoom out of things. I think it's also a very important thing to realize. Um, so America degrading, whether it was our own ignorance and our own stupidity, or was done to us, we still don't know yet. We'll find that out later. Um, so that gets degraded. What we make and what we make and what we produce, our goods, become less and less. Factories start closing more and more. People start losing their jobs more and more. Right now, we're in this state where it's like we're in a limbo. And I believe the people that actually, and this is why I say I believe that Trump was a straw man and all of it, whatever, and stuff like that. It's because I believe the people that actually like I believe the hidden hand that runs the government, right, realized that we were in shit. The business itself, the United States as a business itself was in financial ruins. Obviously, we're in tons of debt, right? And the people that run it, I believe, thought to themselves, well, how do we fix this problem? Who can we get to fix our problems? I know. Let's get the best businessman we can think of. Well, who's the best businessman we have in the United States? You mean, whether you love him or hate him, he probably is the best businessman we have in the United States, just for the fact that he comes from old money. He has an ungodly amount of connections in business, I imagine, throughout the world, throughout all his business dealings he's done his whole life, through his father and now him, and then his sons, right? So I believe they put him in office on purpose to be the CEO of the business of the United States. Right? Because you gotta realize, dude, to be president of the United States, you don't need to be a smart person. I don't need to know how to build a rocket to be the president. I don't know like the president of the United States doesn't need to know how to solve mathematical equations or know quantum physics or all that kind of stuff. You just need to be a businessman, dude. You need connections. You know how to talk to people, how to work with people, how to build relationships, how to make a deal, all those things. That's what truly matters. You don't need to be a genius to be the president. You realize that, right? So for him to get in office really isn't that big a surprise. Anyone can run for it. I can run for president if I wanted to. So I believe he was a straw man put on there on purpose to solve the United States business financial crisis we were in, right? And that's what he's doing right now. I can see it with him and the Saudi prince. I realized what they were doing is that like the United States is, in financial trouble, right? but he has so many connections, whatever. He's like, all right, this is and this is why um, people realize that he ran on a campaign, America first, America first, Americans first, whatever, to win the vote. But at the same time, he's walking a fine line because he knows that American citizens are degraded by the fact of that the future of it isn't looking the best because of kids these days and all the internet, and like I said, our own ignorance has kind of polluted the water a little bit. So for him to do that, he's making deals with other countries to invest in the United States their money. Um, so they're gonna get a little piece of the U.S. because no one's gonna give us money without anything in return. Nothing's free in this world, right? The Saudi prince is giving us X amount of dollars. Obviously, he's getting something in return, whether it be bomber jets, airport, visas for his friends. So you understand, if the Saudi prince is like, all right, I'll give you, $500 billion, right? But in return, I want X amount of jets. I want X amount of visas for my friends, blah, blah. So they can come in here into the United States, set businesses in the U.S., wherever it may be, and then enrich themselves in the U.S. And, it's all, dude, it's a whole thing. And that's the thing, too. It's like, yes, he's putting American first because he's bringing in money to the U.S., but then it's like, no, he's not, because then it's from a foreign country, and they're going to bring in other people from there. So it's like we kind of did I'm not sure we did to ourselves by allowing us to be treat them fooled in such a way where pieces of the United States are just being taken away from us and we don't realize it. But it almost has to be done in a kind of way because of how far we fell behind. So it's kind of like a thing of our own doing. Or like I said, is it is it purposely being done? Are we purposely being betrayed by everyone we thought that we entrusted our power to? That's the question. I think it's slowly. I really do think people are slowly starting to wake up to the fact that we've been scammed the whole time, dude. There is no winning until the people stand up and say enough is enough. And realize we're all being played, dude. We're all being played, man. We're all being played. You guys need to realize that. All of us, every religion, every sex, every walk of life. If you have two legs on this earth and you're walking in the United States, you're being played. Not only by the government, by Satan himself also. And like I said too, this is just, the government and everything is just a veil. It's a show to really what's behind the curtain, which is the spiritual world of, good and, of God and Satan. It's the checkerboard we live on. You're living on the checkerboard of good and evil. I don't know how else to explain it to you. You're living in it. I believe Satan has control of this world. And I believe God gave Satan control of this world to test everyone on this planet of how good you really are and how much you really care about God and his son and how much you serve and sacrifice to him and his son. I believe that's what we're doing here. And you can go on my streams and my shorts. I always say, if everyone is a good person in this world, how would you test the goodness in human hearts? I just gave you the answer. This is how you test the goodness in humans' hearts, is you put them in Satan's control. That's how you test the good of someone's heart. Beat you down, dude. What do you want to do? Give it to me. Give me the pain. Give me the suffering. I'll eat it for breakfast all day long, every day. I think I told you months ago, I used to walk home at night and look up at the sky at nighttime while I was home from work and tell me, give me something hard. Give me a challenge. Harder. Give me a hard challenge. Come on. That's what it is, man. That's how God is testing how good we are, is leaving us in Satan's control on earth. on the checkerboard of good versus evil. And some win and some lose. That's why you're born into sin. You're born to sin with a pure heart. And that's real. I know it's a deep. I mean, it's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. I think a lot of people will go. Like I said, a lot of people get lost in the matrix, man. They get lost in the veils over their eyes. I think it's slowly starting to lift up, and people are starting to see. But I think people are starting to see in a way of like they're not. How do I put it? They're not getting the full picture, maybe in a way, kind of, in a sense of they see a little bit. It's like this. It's like you have your hands over your eyes, and then your fingers kind of spread apart, and you can see like in between your fingers a little bit. I think that's where we're at right now. Is people are starting to see in between their fingers a little bit like this. You know what I mean? Like you have your hands over your eyes, right, and then your fingers spread apart. And you can kind of see through your fingers a little bit, but you can't fully see. This is where we're at right now, I believe. Is like people can see a little bit through their fingers. Wait till the whole hand comes off the face. And you can see fully what's in front of you. Wait till that happens. That's when revelations will happen. And I'm not sure when the truth comes out if people will be able to even handle the truth when it comes out. Just for how dark it's going to be and how evil it's going to be. And I'm not sure if people are ready for that. To be able to handle that kind of truth. I really don't. Because a lot of people worship these people like idols and think that their word is holy and that what they do is holy and that they do no wrong. And they built their whole lives around a certain person's way. That's not even their own. And the truth came out about how dark and evil some of these people are. I think a lot of people, I don't know. But I don't think a lot of people can handle it. The truth may be so dark it may destroy us. That's why it hasn't been out yet, because they're too afraid of what could happen from it. That's why I believe the Epstein files all come out will be mostly redacted for the fact that, like, the truth. I believe the truth ever came out about Epstein and what they were really doing and what was really going on, you would have World War III in about 5 seconds, I believe. For real. You really would. That's why they don't want to release it, bro, because they know that it would cause it's going to cause a shit ton of chaos. It's just you can't avoid it anymore. That's the thing. You can't. People are too up in arms about it, man. It won't go away, and it shouldn't go away. That kind of stuff shouldn't go away. But at the same time, you realize sometimes the truth is so dark it could destroy. And maybe that needs to happen, though. Maybe that should, maybe it should happen. We're going to pay for our sins one day. We're going to have to. Because you can't keep on going. You can't. Society itself, I mean, it's not going to be able to sustain this for much longer, I don't think. This kind of, like, way of living. At some point, we're going to have to change our ways, man. Because you don't change your ways, like you said, you do the same old thing, you're gonna get the same old results, The truth always gets suppressed and never comes out. It's always gonna be the same thing. People are always gonna be upset. You're always gonna have people fighting people. Like, so I believe that, like, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Did I really almost talk for an hour already? That's crazy, bro. I didn't even know. That's wild. I gotta pay my internet. I gotta pay my internet bill real quick. Hold on. $165 for internet? Come on now. That's crazy, huh? 165 bucks a month for internet? What am I getting for this? Nothing? Like, dude, that's a lot of money for internet. Is that not a lot of money for internet, or is I'm just tripping? $165 a month for internet seems like an ungodly amount of money just to have Wi-Fi for a month. I feel like I need to downgrade my Wi-Fi for a little bit. How do I downgrade my internet? How do I do that? I don't know, but I think I need to. I think 'cause I got high speed internet back in the day, so I would stream video games a lot, and I had a roommate living with me and everything, so I want to make sure that the internet wasn't lagging or anything like that. I don't think I ever just and I don't think I ever I don't think I've ever called um charter or anything like that. So I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Planet? I got to go there and ask them what that means. Weird. So my next bill is December 7th. Okay. I don't know what that means, but whatever. I guess we're paying that. I don't know. But I need to pay my internet. I just pay my internet bill though. It's kind of crazy that costs that much money. But 160 bucks. I almost pay $200 a month for internet, bro. That's crazy, man. I need to downgrade that for sure. That's way too much. Way too much money for internet. Charter. What am I paying? Let's see what I'm paying for real quick with Charter. How much internet am I getting? Welcome back. Thanks, Charter. All I have is I have internet gig with speeds up to 1,000 megabits per second. Oh yeah. Let me get a gig speed internet. Okay. A gig speed internet. You know what that would cost probably? I have no internet plan. Thank goodness. I have no mobile plan. Thank goodness. But I do have a home phone line though that I never use ever. Whenever I wonder if I could can I add a home phone to my get only calls you want, manage your calls and call. Can I put my phone up? Actually got a lot of calls. From who though? Who's calling my house phone? I mean, I don't have a house phone even plugged in. That's the funny thing. I don't even have a house phone. How do people call my house number? I don't even have a phone hooked up to it. That's funny. How does that work? They just get a dial tone? I don't know. No one's been, dude. You know what's crazy? I must be like, do I live stream wrong on YouTube? I've literally streamed every morning for the last 4 weeks and haven't had one person in my chat say anything to me. Haven't had one viewer come in this chat. Am I doing something? Am I mistagging my streams or something? I don't know. um, what I'm doing. Who knows, man? Weird though, huh? Seriously, it's kind of strange. I do this every morning. I never had one person in my chat say anything to me at all. Like I said, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm shadow banned online. I swear I am, dude. From what I say and the things I upload, I swear I'm shadow banned, bro. I have to be. I've never seen anyone just streaming for this constantly and this consistently and just get nothing in return. Oh yeah. I also know too for a fact that like everyone's controlled online because everyone online will tell you opposite of what I'm saying. Like who else is gonna tell you take what you need, not what you want? Most people are online are tell you take what you want. You know, like take what you want. The world is yours. Take it all. Nah, dude. You understand, man. We're not gonna cross the finish line unless we're all walking um hand in hand together. Once again, there's that one video that I hate so much. It's the guy with the kids. He's like, if you done this, step forward. If you done this, step back. Blah blah. It's like, dude, you're an idiot, bro. You're teaching the kids separation. You're a moron, dude. You know what those kids should have done? Those kids all should wait in line together and all walked across the finish line together at one time. I hate that video. That is the worst video of all time, I want to say. It teaches nothing. It teaches nothing and it shows nothing. Except for the stupidity of people in this world. I hate that stuff, dude. That's the problem, man. Everyone's trying to take advantage of each other and try and cut the lines, bro. Everyone is. I get it, dude. Things happen in this world. The history, the past is the past. I get it. It's not our history and our past isn't exactly the brightest or the prettiest, but it happened. You can't change it. But you also got to move on from it and try to build a better future. But you can't build a better future in this world when everyone wants to play the victim and goes, I should cut the line because my people did this, or I should cut the line because of this and that. Because it's not doing anything. Then you're marginalizing just another group of people. You're doing to other people exactly what happened to you. And you think it's justified because it happened to you first. I think a major, I think a 99.9% of people can agree what happened in the past is the past and probably wasn't our brightest spot in the human history. I'm pretty sure most people would agree with that. I also agree like most people today would want peace and not war and want the best for people and not the worst for people, no matter what it is. But when you start telling people they can't do certain things or act a certain way and things like that, dude, you're gonna have a problem. No matter what side it is, doesn't matter what side it is. People don't like being told what to do or what they can't do, man. Especially when other people are allowed to do it and they're not. No matter what, like I said, no matter what side it is. I'm talking like in generalities here. Because you don't, um, because I don't see, but that's enough for my talk. I almost talked for another hour this morning. Like I said, man, I can talk, dude. Get the gift of gab, I guess. If any YouTuber out there, anyone, I don't give a shit who it is, any YouTuber out there wants to come on stream and debate me, bring it, dude. I'm here all day, every morning. Bring it. I'll smoke ya. Come talk to a real one, dude. Anyone. Give a shit who it is. What do you want to talk about? Let me know. I'm up for debate. Also, no one else finds it weird that like I don't know, it's just weird, dude. Like all these young kids are starting to get pushed into like political light and stuff like that. It's dude, I'm a grown man. You can't really give a you think why do we care what like a 14-year-old kid thinks about politics? What does he know? What has he experienced? He hasn't had a real job yet, you know? Go get a job first, live a little bit, and then come tell me about life before you get on stream and start talking about it. That's how I feel. So, a couple of video. I do want to watch a couple of videos today. I want to watch Nicki Minaj's address to the UN about the persecution of Christians in Africa. I also want to watch I want to watch yeah. I want to watch the Nicki Minaj speech. I want to watch Cam Higby. Cam Higby was okay. We should watch Cam Higby in Dearborn actually because it is quite interesting. That one is and then I want to end it off with a fun one. We'll watch what happened to all the Blockbuster tapes, the Modern Rogue. So we'll watch 3 videos here. This one's 30, 40. Yeah, we'll about an hour of videos. So that's about we'll wrap it up in 2 hours today and get this out of the way. Um, but yeah, man, I think people need to really really think about like who they're watching and who they're listening to online. I would say like really pay attention and watch what they say and then watch their actions and see if their words match up with their actions. I found an old video of me talking about like 4 or 5 years ago. And what I'm saying 4 or 5 years ago is exactly what I'm saying today. So, but with that being said, we will get into it here. We will get into the videos. All right, we'll do Nicki Minaj speech at the UN.
Hello, everyone. I must say I am very nervous. So please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely.
Once again, I like I said, I'm not sure if we shot ourselves in the foot or it was done purposely to us, but I believe we just shot ourselves in the foot. That's all it was, and like our own stupidity and our own like degrading of like sin, whatever, is basically consuming us. And like we're losing our job. Like Americans are losing industry. You know, kids aren't going to school as much. We're pretty much lowest on the poll for education in the world and stuff like that. Well, it's like, well, if you're going to keep the United States afloat and keep things moving, dude, we gotta bring other people in from other countries to help us. Otherwise, we'll lose the United States. We don't do that. You know, we'll lose the U.S. because it's like we're degrading as Americans, basically. We got degraded by our own ignorance, I want to say. So it's like we're losing little pieces of our United States for that fact, you know.
Worship God regardless.
That's why you have to like when people when other, you know, when whatever it may be, different religions come to the US and, you know, their families open a business, whatever. It's like you have to respect, you know, their religion like that 'cause it's like, dude, we did it to ourselves, man. You know, like if you wanted to keep America America, we should have been we should have been worried about this years ago. Why, you know what I mean? It's a little I it's not too I mean, it's not too late to cut it off right now. You know what I mean? The degrading and losing of America. It's not too late to cut it off, but a piece of it is gone, I think, for the fact of like we let it go. And I think Americans shouldn't blame anyone but themselves for where we're at right now. Americans should blame themselves for allowing us to be degraded by our music, our media, our news, and our politicians and our celebrities and whatever it may be. I think it's our fault. It's the Americans' fault for letting this happen, really, more than anyone. I don't blame anyone else but Americans. You should blame yourself before you blame other people. You know, I don't go around, you know, I work in a kitchen my whole life. I don't go around blaming the government or anything else. I know it was my own stupidity. I didn't go to college to get a higher education, to get more knowledge. I partied my 20s away by drinking and doing drugs and going out and all those things. But I don't sit here and blame people or things. I blame myself for those things. So I take self accountability. I'm not an idiot. Maybe Americans should take self accountability for how they acted the last 25, 30 years with their children, allowing their kids to do what they want, you know, allowing uh, drugs to run rampant, allowing uh, recreational marijuana to be to allow that to happen, and all those things, dude. We should blame ourselves before we blame anything else, really. Because like you are the first and last line of defense.
Creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, you know, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Music has taken me around the globe. I have seen how people, no matter their language, culture, or religion, come alive when they hear a song that touches their soul. Religious freedom means we all can sing our faith regardless of who we are, where we live, and what we believe. But today, faith is under attack in way too many places. In Nigeria, Christians are being targeted, driven from their homes, and killed. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart, and entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way.
I just had the thought come in my head like God tests your faith by leaving you in Satan's control.
I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. Barbs, I know you're somewhere listening. I love you so very much. You have been the ultimate light in my life and career for so long. I appreciate you, and I want to make it very clear once again that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist. I'm not a protester. This is my badge.
All right. Okay, we should watch Cam Higby in Dearborn actually. This is kind of crazy.
Without further ado.
Oh, there's a drone above us. Whoa, there's like somebody watching us with a drone. Yeah, it's following. The drone is following us. Little kid. You said the mosque owns a drone. It's getting down closer. This guy's following us around too, right here. Oh, there's a drone above us. Whoa, there's like somebody watching us with a drone. Yeah, it's following. The drone is following us. Little kid. You said the mosque owns a drone. It's getting down closer. This guy's following us around too, right here.
This is crazy. I watched a little bit of this yesterday.
What's up, everybody? So today
It's kind of wild though.
Down to Dearborn, Michigan, the Muslim stronghold of the United States.
I live in Michigan too, so
that the population of Muslims living in Dearborn, Michigan, is around 50 to 60%.
I've never been to Dearborn.
There's a huge protest planned for tomorrow.
I want to say maybe Tuesday,
and so we wanted to kind of walk around and scope.
See, bro, that's no one is illegal on stolen land. Man, see, that's once again. No one owns anything, bro.
The area. I was with a black conservative preacher, and we wanted to get a feel for how Dearborn is going into the protest tomorrow. Now, this protest is going to be a protest from right-wingers that is against the Islamification of the United States, as they put it. So we went out, and some strange things happened. We realized that we were being stalked by a drone. Several cars stopped us and sort of said weird things to us. Then we realized we were being tailed by several individuals on foot. We're also being followed by numerous vehicles. We also had numerous vehicles intercept and confront us.
I wonder if like how when the further and further we go, God's testing gets like stronger and stronger and more harsher and harsher to see who really is the survival that it's like, because if we're getting reincarnated back on Earth and our souls are coming back and back and back and back, and like I said, you know, rinse, wash, repeat cycle, same as the soul, wash, repeat, rinse, cycle. Well, how do you test the goodness of one soul? You know, every time you come back, the test would get harder and harder and harder to test your faith. It'd be a harder and harder test to make sure you have strong faith and how good is your faith. And maybe people lose their faith after reincarnation. They keep on falling into the same traps over and over and over again. Maybe that is the circle in the in the karmatic wheel is falling for this kind of thing and never really realizing the full truth and the full spectrum of it all is that God's testing you. And every time your soul comes back, the test gets harder and harder. Hopefully one day he has the strongest souls on earth that fight his battle.
Repeatedly. It really sort of felt like we were not in the United States of America. It felt like a foreign country. It felt like I was abroad. Really, if I'm being honest, it kind of felt like the lead up to 13 Hours in Benghazi, the scene where, you know, they're inside the compound and the cars are driving up and stopping right outside the compound and then speeding off. That's what it felt like. It felt like everyone around us knew what was going on except us. We actually found out that some of the people that were tailing us were watching the live stream. They didn't know who I was. They said they weren't subscribers, but they were watching my every move. Without further ado, let's get into it.
In Dearborn, Michigan, there is a huge rally that is going to take place here in Dearborn tomorrow. It is a protest against the Islamification of the United States, and it's going to start right here. Right on this corner, it's going to start. So we're just here. We're going to explore Dearborn a little bit the day before the protest so that we know the lay of the land. We're going to have a special guest here in a little while. He's going to meet me here. And yeah, that's what we got going on, guys. But we're here in Dearborn. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. It all starts here. I haven't seen anybody in hijab yet. Oh, there's one driving a car right there. Oh man. So this city is 50+% Muslim, allegedly. It is, from what I understand, the most densely populated Muslim city in America. It's basically a suburb of Detroit. It's only like 15-20 minutes from Detroit. We're gonna do some jaywalking.
Okay, so this is like
So this is Dearborn Park East.
it's like
here.
3 hours from my house.
Dearborn Peace Park East. There's not really a lot of people walking around. I wanted to get here pretty early so that I could walk around and show you guys what's going on in Dearborn. We got another person in hijab there. So you're definitely starting to see the...
It's funny, they say they hate, like they don't like Americans. We're on stolen land. They use our rights to protect themselves. Cry anti-American while covering yourself in an American flag for protection. It's fun. Double standards, huh?
A lot of Muslims in Dearborn. Check it out right here. We've got an Arabic sign right there. I feel like I'm back in the Middle East. Check it out right here. Look at this, check this out. No one is illegal on stolen land. Yeah, it's funny because no amount of people or no demographic of people have stolen land at a higher rate than Arabs. They conquered the entire Middle East and North Africa. Check this out. Here we go right here. This is Habib's, the restaurant the guy was telling me about. He said it's the best shawarma in the United States. So we might have to check that out later. Oh, there's an Irish pub. That actually tracks.
See,
That actually...
I don't think this is the thing too. I don't think Americans have problems with this kind of stuff. But it's like when you're trying to like we're not following the same rules that they have to follow, I guess, kind of in a way, type thing, I guess. Like it should be like it's cool. You want to practice your religion, whatever, but it's like everyone should have like the equal set of rules, and everyone should have to follow those same set of rules. It shouldn't be one should be favored more than the other, so one's allowed to break the rules and one isn't. I think people would be okay with everything if just there were strict guidelines and everyone followed those guidelines and one side wasn't favored more than the other or vice versa, or whatever it may be,
Tracks. I'm not going to read that out loud right now. How's it going? Oh, somebody just give me a thumbs up. I wonder if they know who I am.
I feel like Dearborn's gonna be the new hotspot for I feel like Dearborn is about to be a new hotspot for this kind of content and these kind of streamers. I feel like it's about to be a hotspot. It's starting to gain publicity.
Somebody just stopped, honked at me, and gave me a thumbs up. I wonder if they know who I am. I'm not sure. City Administrative Building is right up there. So I just need to cross the street, find a crosswalk, and then we'll walk over there. Now, I don't think that Dearborn actually has its own city hall. I guess Dearborn Heights does, but it's it's a bit away. Let's go to the administrative building, and then I can Uber to the Dearborn Heights City Hall if we want to. Yeah, so today is just the exploration of Dearborn Day. Tomorrow,
Liking the hair, dude. Liking the hair, Cam.
Protest here tomorrow. And that's what we're here for.
Like you just woke out of bed, bro. I love it.
Anti-Islamification in Dearborn. There's a bunch of Americans getting together to protest the Islamification of Dearborn, Michigan.
Once again, though, like I said, we should blame ourselves, man. You shouldn't. I don't know. For me, it's like, dude, where were you 20? You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, bro, I don't know, man. I feel like that shouldn't happen just for the fact it's like we kind of did it to ourselves, dude. You can't be upset that they're there in Dearborn doing their thing when, you know, we let America get the way it is. So, I don't know. For me, it's just like, whatever, you know.
That's the protest tomorrow. So it's not the liberals protesting, it's not the Muslims protesting, it's people who are against Islam. So it's going to be interesting. All right, sorry, I got a call from we'll call it a friend who's going to come meet me. You guys will recognize him. But he's going to come meet me right here. It's not Lance. Enrique? I hope it's Enrique. That's funny. I won't say who it is, guys. I won't say who it is. I'll just tell you he's on his way. He'll be here soon. He just tried to call me, but I couldn't take it because I'm live with you guys. All right, guys, he's here. You want to see who it is? Here's the big reveal. Our guest star.
What is up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Got in here about it.
It was you. They were super excited.
Were they?
They were.
They're all guessing.
They're like, preacher.
Yeah. I'm here,
Sweet.
you guys. It's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. Fun day.
Super fun. Are you gonna go live?
Tomorrow I am.
You're gonna go live tomorrow?
Oh, they're doing this
Well,
tomorrow?
the City Hall is up here, so you want to walk this way and see what's.
No, I got a blanket on my lap. Put my arm in my blanket.
Their chat was saying 30 minutes.
It's cold in here.
Yeah.
I need to get a jacket out there.
Jacket out? Okay, get a jacket. Get a jacket.
One part.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's do it.
30 minutes of prayer, huh?
30 minutes. I guess it just happens. The next one's at 6:30. We'll have to find a mosque.
That's where
Nice to meet you. I'm Cam.
I'm Terry.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so I guess the city hall is that way. I'm not sure where the nearest mosque is. I bet it couldn't be hard to find though.
No, shouldn't be here in Dearborn.
We've already seen a bunch of buildings with Arabic writing on them. Oh, 4 minutes. They're saying 5:13. What time is it now?
We got 5 minutes to get out. It's 5:06.
5:06.
So,
You want to drive to the mosque?
yeah.
Let's do it. Gonna go to the mosque, guys. Guys, when they do calls to prayer, do the people like go inside the mosque? Like, are there gonna be people walking outside? That'd be nice. I wonder if they like walk out though afterwards.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great. They do. They're saying yes. So cool. Call to prayer in 2 minutes. Yep. We're gonna zip over to a mosque.
See how it goes.
Yeah, I think that's it. Men's entrance.
Oh yeah.
Ladies gotta go in a different side. That's gotta be a violation of the Civil Rights Act.
Oh.
The woman's entrance is gonna be like a little fucking like a window. Here's the women's entrance right over here. Completely blocked in by cars. You find it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to a place that allegedly has loudspeakers, guys. Sorry, we've never been here, chat, so we have no idea what we're doing. The largest mosque in NA is the Islamic Center of America near Fordson High School. That's where we're going. That's where we're going, chat. At 6:30 or 6:31, supposedly there's supposed to be a big loud call to prayer, and then maybe maybe once they get released from mosque, we'll be able to go up and talk to some of these guys. Is this a mosque? It must be. Muslim Society, yeah, this is the one, I think.
Oh yeah, how could you miss that, dude? You think that's the one, dude? You can't miss that. Jeez, man. Even if I wasn't from there, I'd be like, yeah, that's a mosque. What's the giveaway?
Oh. You guys hear that?
Barely.
It is. Should we park right in the mosque? Did you get the call to prayer? How's it going? You want to do an interview?
What?
Interview? No? Okay.
YouTube live?
YouTube Live, yeah.
For what?
Huh?
About what?
Well, we're here because there's a huge protest tomorrow. Did you hear about it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? On Michigan and Schaefer, there's like a big protest tomorrow. And so we're just walking around, talking to people about it, exploring a little bit. Yeah, thanks. No one is allowed to sell products inside or outside. No ripping people off at the mosque, guys. No ripping people off at the mosque.
Reason why you take the video?
We're just live streaming. We're exploring.
What is that?
We're just live streaming. We're exploring.
I know, but it's privacy when take a picture of people. It's privacy,
Yeah, we're
Nah.
just walking around.
It's a public
documenting
public
what's going on.
sidewalk, bro.
Some people are sensitive to yeah.
This is the thing too, dude. When people say that kind of thing to me, it's like you're an idiot, dude. There's cameras everywhere you go. There's cameras on the street light post, at the stoplight. There's cameras at the grocery stores. There's cameras at the gym. There's cameras, dude. You're being filmed everywhere you go. I'm being filmed right now in my own house. We're being filmed everywhere. Not only are you being filmed by him, now you're being filmed by me, watching him, watching you. No matter what you do, you're being filmed, dude. People have cameras in their cars and everything, dude. You kidding me? Come on. I hate when people say that kind of thing. Whatever, man. You're being filmed everywhere, dude.
Taking video.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that.
To your home and I take video of your home and
Well, we're not. We're just on a sidewalk.
yeah. So please respect privacy.
Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
Yeah. Thanks.
See, now it'd be different if they were in the mosque filming them, like in someone's face, filming them praying. Then I'd be like, okay, that's messed up, whatever type thing, you know. But like, dude, he's on a sidewalk, bro. Get real, man.
Yep, sir. In order to go into the mosque, you have to be a member, or like what? How's it?
No, you can go.
So if we want to go,
Dude, there's a camera behind him filming them on the wall up there. What do you mean doesn't want to be filmed? Look, what's this? It's fucking a camera right here behind him being filmed. What's this? Looks like a camera behind him being filmed. Like, dude, come on. What world do you live in, bro?
go in and experience it, we just call that number and get permission. We go in.
It's like it's not it's like coordinations, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you want to go, and they're gonna answer any question that you might have.
Yeah, I see. Okay, cool, awesome.
So just give me a second. We're it's an open, like hundreds of non-Muslims from churches, from Grand Rapids, from all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
They come and they experience what Muslims are, and they can ask even tough questions. Okay, you know.
But non-Muslims who aren't praying would have to get like prior. We just call that number.
I mean, call the number for better coordinations.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, better
Okay, cool.
coordinations.
But anyone can go in and pray at any time, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Cool.
But if you want to take a picture inside, of course, you have to get permission.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see,
that makes sense.
Totally.
Similar to church or anything.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, give me a second.
And it's open all day long. Just you can go come in and out for prayer.
I mean, I get that. I respect that.
There's like certain times.
That makes
right?
sense.
Certain times. It's like church, yeah.
Yo, if I was in church and someone came in and started taking pictures of me, I'd be like, why is this guy taking, what's this random guy? Even I'd be like, all right, dude, come on. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. Like, I understand
What
that.
organization you are from?
We're both independent.
Just independent?
Yeah. Yeah, we came to town because there's apparently like some big protest tomorrow
I think it's canceled.
downtown. Was that?
It's canceled.
The protest got canceled?
Yeah, because it's like that person who was gonna organize a protest. He
Yeah.
sat with Muslims, and
He
they
what?
explained to him about Islam and we
Oh,
are
and he
good
canceled it.
people. Yeah, the people here are most of them are Muslims, so they're not they are not, you know, bothered by the adhan, you know.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not bothered by the adhan.
Yeah.
So people are okay. Otherwise, they would have complained. Nobody
Yeah.
complained here.
So he actually talked to some people and then decided we're not doing it anymore.
We would love to host you inside, you know,
Yeah.
and we'll answer any question that you may have.
Yeah. Are you like a leader at the mosque?
I'm a member.
Just a
I'm
member.
of
Yeah.
it,
I see. I see.
So 313
313
377
377.
5788.
Yep. 88.
So this is the American Muslim Society Outreach Committee. You can call. You can bring both of you, a group of people,
Yeah.
learn about Islam. Go inside. They're gonna give you a tour, so you don't have to even, you know.
How long does it take to get appointments?
Oh, I think it depends on the time that the person will have.
Yeah.
He will. And the purpose of that is just to coordinate with you and explain
Yeah.
to you
But it,
and answer
can
questions.
you like usually get in pretty quick? I'm only here for a couple days.
I think I'll help you to just call
Okay.
that number.
Cool.
Can I take your number then,
Yeah. Sure.
or you don't mind?
Or well, I'm live, so I don't want to say it. I don't want people to get it. but I'll reach out to the number.
Okay, your name?
Cam.
Cam.
Higby.
Okay.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you
Thanks
so
a
much.
bunch, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Thank you. We
quick
would
feed.
love you to come back and
Yeah.
organize a visit for you.
That'd be
okay?
awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely call. Thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
Have a
Thank you.
good one. Be
But
safe.
Some women they don't feel comfortable. They
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
it's privacy. So
Yeah, we get it. We get
that's
it.
the whole reason.
Yeah, yeah, we get it. Thank you. Have a good one, guys. Be safe. Cool. All right. There's a cop right up there, guys, with the headlights on. There, his backlight, the red backlights. That's a cop car there. Oh, he's actually getting out and looking at us. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I think he's coming to us.
Why?
It looks like it. Let's just wait on this corner, see if he comes over. Yeah, he definitely, he's taking a statement from that person in that red car. He's definitely going to come talk to us. 5 minutes and cops called. Yeah, exactly. 5 minutes and cops called.
For what?
It's dangerous there. I hope everything will be okay. It will be. It'll be okay. He's taking a statement right now from the person in the red car here. Check this out. Yeah, he's definitely here for us. There's no chance. I can't imagine it's the person in that car did anything illegal. It looks like the cop left, but I'm not sure. He did have his wheels turned, so he might be coming back towards us. The cop just took a statement from somebody in a vehicle, and it looks like he might be coming to talk to us, but I'm not sure. We're at the mosque right now. It's apparently one of the bigger mosques in Dearborn, where we're gonna hear some Muslim calls to prayer at 6:30, around 6:30. So that's what we're looking at. So
Good place for the gas station, though. I bet you that gas station pops off,
the
dude.
protest is still organized.
You know?
Yeah,
That gas
that's what I
station's
thought.
probably
I don't
so
know what he's
busy.
saying. Like, I haven't seen anything saying it's canceled. So I don't know what he was saying about that. He said he was totally like bullshitting. He's like, yeah, that guy just didn't know anything about Islam, and then he met with a Muslim and decided that he's not gonna do it. Bullshit.
That gas station's
That guy,
probably
the guy who
raking in
organized
money,
that,
dude.
That protest sounded crazy. he's for sure still doing that protest. The cop? Oh yeah, the cop is back. Oh, he's not here for us. What's that? Good, how are you? We got some folks saying hi. Throwing up peace signs.
These guys out here doing it.
Scared the crap out of me. Oh, there's a drone above us. Whoa, there's like somebody watching us with a drone, yeah. You see that? There's a light on us too. Sorry, chat. Little kid came up, asked us. You guys probably didn't hear it. It's following. The drone is following us. Little kid. You said the mosque owns a drone,
Yeah, but it's not that.
but that's not the mosque's.
Yeah. Because
Weird.
The mosque usually has a media. You know the media.
Media?
Yeah, it has like media in there.
Yeah, yeah.
They own it. So and they only use it for reasons. But none of them are here.
Nobody from the mosque is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you ever seen one? So you've seen drones here, but not one with. Have you seen one with a light like that? No. Yeah, it's okay. Now it's leaving. It's zipping away. That's pretty weird, huh? It shut its main load. Oh, it's going to somebody's car. The kid's like, let's follow it. Let's follow it. Oh, I think it saw us going to whoever it was going to.
Weird, dude.
It's a decent sized drone. I don't think it's a mini. I can't tell which way it's facing either, but it did disengage its flight. What was that? It might be the police.
Because police were here because there was a kid, a little kid that we found over here, but
Oh, there's two of them now.
two?
Oh, that's a plane. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Little kid here.
We know his dad.
Oh, is he?
But they were saying those cops at his house or something.
Oh, so the cops can't. But I mean, was there a crime? Like, why would the cops bring it? Have you seen the cops bring drones before? Oh, really? They do that?
Interesting.
Huh?
Why, you guys were just walking?
Yeah, we're just walking around. We're YouTubers. Huh? Yeah, I wonder what that is. Yeah, it was right over us, and still kind of.
So you guys were walking and followed you guys?
Well, it came right. I'm not sure which direction it came from, but I saw it. It just came kind of close to us on the corner there.
Maybe, you know how you guys are YouTubers?
Yeah.
How you guys have
Oh, I hope it's not a fan. I hope not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be, but I mean, it had like. See, if I go forward and backwards, we get in the car while the drone. Black truck anywhere? Have you seen one? I don't see a black truck anywhere. Oh, that's a black truck. Oh, the drone went way up high when chat started talking about the black truck. Can't even see it. It's leaving now.
Going back.
They talked about the black truck and it's leaving.
Batteries.
It could be batteries. It could be batteries. It could be out of range, or it could be to talk about documenting around Dearborn today and showing people what it's like and stuff like that.
Muslim community because they're practicing their religion.
It's cool. Cool, sweet, man. Are you a subscriber?
I'm not. Unfortunately.
You're not?
How did you find it?
A church. The fellow for the church. Why don't you? This is Amir.
Like, well, what do you mean? Well, I think the bell to the church is a little bit different than the call to prayer.
How's it different?
Well, the bell just strikes a couple times, right?
Okay, the church, they have the right for the bell, and the mosque or any other religion or worship, they have the same
Yeah,
right.
sure. That's a fair point.
Cancel one thing, we have to cancel
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying
See?
you guys don't. I'm not saying there's not a right to do that. By the way, that's not what I'm saying or insinuating.
Also, one thing.
Yeah. What's up?
Are Muslims violating the Constitution?
No.
Then how is that something weird or to? And also for those in the comments that are bashing the Muslim community because they're practicing their religion. If they're not violating the Constitution, so why all that chaos and why all those comments and haters?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying that Muslims are violating the Constitution. Yeah. Yeah.
Comments that are bashing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is very hypocrite.
Yeah.
Because we're practicing the Constitution, we're following the Constitution, we're Americans.
Yeah.
And don't worry, you're safe. You don't have to look around because you're in the safest place ever. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dearborn has one of the lowest crime rates.
Oh, really?
And in Michigan, yes.
Yeah.
Because what? Because of the Muslims and because of the is Islam.
Yeah.
And don't worry, you're safe. You don't have to look around because you're in the safest place ever. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dearborn has one of the lowest crime rates.
Oh, really?
And in Michigan, yes.
Yeah.
Because what? Because of the Muslims and because of the
I think somebody might be trying to get in.
so it's very safe.
Cool, man.
It's scary around the mosque. People choose to live next to it.
Yeah.
Because of their kids, because they feel so safe to be around when they live in that environment.
Yeah.
So I want to see.
Is there a lot of mosque around here?
There are a lot of mosques.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there other like religions and churches, or just Muslim?
There was a church on Michigan Ave.
There are
Yeah.
multiple churches like in Dearborn.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's see what he has to say because I don't know, it's a tough one, man.
I'm a journalist. I'm not a protester. This is my badge. Okay.
Today on the streets of Dearborn, I was pepper sprayed, maced by protesters because I asked them simply why they were harassing and touching another individual who had stated repeatedly that he was only on their side of the street to talk to them and have a dialogue. My phone was smashed. You can see the broken camera right there. They stole $50 out of my pocket, and they stole my microphone receiver. I went and I told one of your officers, badge number 3668, that this had happened. He told me there was nothing that could be done about it unless I went to the station. I told him, I can't go to the station. I'm working. I'm doing my job. He said, I'm working too. I said, yeah, and your job is to protect me and all of the people that are out here today. Okay? So we said that I could go into the station later. I told him, you're never going to catch the guy if I go into the station later. He's going to leave. He's dressed head to toe in black bloc. I filmed the whole thing, but he had a mask on his face. You'll never, ever get an opportunity to arrest that person ever again if you don't go and get him right now. He said, sir, I can't leave my post. 5 minutes later, I caught him in the parking lot on a personal phone call. Okay? Repeatedly today, I watched people that are in this room get attacked by other people that are in this room. I watched your officers not respond to those attacks repeatedly. Then I saw somebody who was in this group, which again, I'm a journalist. I'm just documenting what's going on, and I'm here to tell you what's going on. I saw somebody in this group get arrested. I asked the officers, habeas corpus, please articulate probable cause for arresting this person. They refused to. I asked name and badge number. They refused to give me their name and badge number as a member of the press with my badge clearly displayed. They would not tell me why they were arresting this person. They just did it. Okay? Yesterday, I was exploring Dearborn. I came here just to document this from Seattle as a journalist. Okay? I was exploring Dearborn. I walked up and down Michigan Avenue. There wasn't very many people out. Then we wanted to hear the call to prayer that we've heard so much about. So we went to a mosque. And at that mosque, I was followed by a drone. If I moved forward, the drone moved forward. If I went backwards, the drone went backwards. I went to a gas station, and that drone waited outside of the gas station, just above the door, for me to leave so it could begin following me again. I was followed by vehicles, and I was followed by individuals on foot. There was a lot of talk in here today about sexism. So I'd like to quote the Prophet Muhammad, okay? One of my favorite quotes from the Prophet Muhammad. A woman's testimony is worth half that of a man's due to the deficiency of her mind. God created two sexes, one superior and one inferior. That's why your women wear hijabs, because they're inferior to men. That's why in most Muslim countries, they can't leave their homes without permission of a male guardian. Is my time up?
You have 30 seconds.
You had 30 seconds. Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay, great.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I shouldn't feel like a dhimmi in my country. That's what I feel like in Dearborn, Michigan. It doesn't feel like home. I feel like a dhimmi, a second-class citizen, which is what Christians are in the majority of Muslim countries. Dhimmis. Second-class citizens. And the policing in this city, that's exactly what happens. And I know rank-and-file officers in pretty much every city usually want to take care of these problems. You're the one giving the orders, Mr. Mayor. These guys definitely want to do something about them. They're business. Look at them. These guys are all business. Your orders. I'm done.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
The quotation there was the quotation right there was oh, what is this?
People here, the Muslim community is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life.
But I don't know. We done it ourselves kind of in a way though too. Like
about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction. It is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America. We have a right to self-determination. Damn right. Founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from.
we did to ourselves, kind of in a way too.
Get the
taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites on the American way of life. You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out.
Damn.
America only. God bless America. Jesus is king.
Middle East, buddy. Shut the fuck up.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Damn, dude. What is going on? Uh-oh. Yeah.
Jesus is king.
He's gonna need... He's gonna need an escort out of there for sure, dude. He's gonna need an escort out of that one for sure, dude. There are people waiting for him outside that building for sure, dude. Oh, what did I just watch, bro?
Yeah, we're trying to load up, but we're worried about people following us.
Yeah, you think, dude?
Yeah, you guys gotta make sure.
Hold on, I want to watch this full speech real quick, dude. What did I just...
America only. That you can build nothing like us. Make all of
You think you need an escort out of that building after that little speech? You just...
their visas. America people here.
This is the same guy tried to burn a Quran in Dearborn, right? He tried to burn it. Yo, this is the guy that tried to burn the Quran in Dearborn, I believe, just like yesterday or something like that, right? Documentary footage for news, historical, and education purposes only. News to share. Does not condone views expressed. Yeah, man, this is the guy, bro. He...
In 1900, the world was 30% white. Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age.
Jeez, dude.
This people here, the Muslim community, is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE. Send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas.
Dude, but we did to ourselves, man, I believe.
And they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny.
That was the whole speech then, okay. Well, hold on. He did try. This guy, dude. This guy is, dude. Man.
I was joking.
Yeah, Dearborn's about to pop off, bro. I feel like literally. Look at this. Yeah, dude. Dearborn's about to. Yeah, I got a feeling Dearborn's about to be the next hot spot, I believe. For real. I'm not even joking.
Don't put your hands on him.
That started and made the rumbles.
Don't put your hands on nobody. It's just I got pepper spray all over me for no reason other than holding some bacon and a Quran in the street.
Jeez, dude. But your ass, he wants the spotlight, though. He's asking for it, bro. You kidding me? Come on. Like, what do you think's gonna happen, dude? Like, dude, you're walking around a Muslim smacking a Quran with bacon, bro. What do you think's gonna happen to you, dude? Would you let dude, this guy, bro. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, he wanted that to happen. They're taking the bait, because now this is like someone like me wants to clip this out and send it out without, Yeah, I mean, man, it's dangerous, dude. Everyone's playing a dangerous game for views and clicks, man. For real. This is why I do not like people that do this kind of stuff for like he's doing it for views. Definitely. I do not like it, man. Dude. Oh my gosh. He really walked down. Dude, man, people. He's the bathroom, dude. It's just like, man, I don't know what to tell that guy, bro. Now that I saw what he was doing, it's kind of like, yeah, dude, what'd you expect was gonna happen, you idiot? All right, we're back. Yeah, the fact that this guy's doing this, dude, this is like going to like a patriot rally, burning an American flag, and then when you get hit and you get punched in the mouth, cry about it. You know, it's like, dude, you knew damn well what was gonna happen when you go down there and do that. You had to know the full consequences of your actions, walking around smacking Quran with bacon in a Muslim place. Like, you had to know you're gonna get hit. You had to know that. Come on. And when you do get hit, you can't just cry about it, bro. You knew it was going to happen.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! United we stand! Divided we fall! We're not divided! Straight up. Jesus is king! This is bacon! This is bacon, baby! America first!
No, I feel sorry for Dearborn police, man. They're about to get more than they can handle here in about a week or so, I feel like. I feel bad for them, dude. I think, man, it'd be hard to be police, dude. I don't care what anyone says, man. I get there's bad cops out there. I mean, there's bad people in this world, period. But man, you gotta think, dude. Like, if I was a cop in Dearborn right now and I saw this stuff going on, I'd be like, damn, dude, this is gonna suck. Like, work would suck. You know what I mean? Like, even I feel bad for police sometimes. I really do, man. They get they get shitted on. Like, for real, dude. I do feel bad for the police, actually. For real. You gotta think, dude, like, there's some guy, you know, they got families and kids, man, and then you got people acting like this out there, causing more ruckus. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta feel bad for them, dude. I kind of do. You got to a little bit. You know? Yeah. And how is he not being arrested for blocking traffic either, you know?
But you now have the right to defend our food. People assaulted with pepper spray. No, you can say whatever you...
Don't put your hands on him, though. Don't put your hands on nobody.
It's just I got pepper spray all over me for no reason other than holding some bacon and a Quran in the street.
No, dude. You were dude. Come on, man. That's not why. Dude, this guy, oh, man.
They will attack
an agitator, bro. I don't like him.
Anybody who disagrees with them.
Dude. Oh, man. Like I said, dude, it's like going to a Patriot rally, burning an American flag and going, whoa, I was just burning the American flag. You disagree with me, so you had to hit me? Like, come on, dude. So
this is
dumb.
Why Dearborn, Michigan needs to be cleared out of Muslims because they have no
I don't like this guy.
They're animals without any of our same rights and dignities as Americans, and God will smite Dearborn.
So again, listen, if you're just joining the stream, I'm watching for educational. I do not agree with this way this guy's acting or his tactics or what the way he's going about it or what he is saying. So I'm just watching. Okay? I want people to make that clear.
Place that has turned into an extremist hotbed for jihadi terrorists.
Yeah. I don't see. Once again, dude, that's like, you know, imagine if someone took the Bible and tried burning it from him. You tell me he wouldn't try to stop him? You know? This is why I don't agree with this guy's doing, man. If you put the shoe on the other foot, he would do the exact same thing they're doing. So, you know, that's why I don't agree with what he's doing.
This is America. We do respect America. This is we respect America. Stop. He's right there trying to Stop. Listen. We got another Quran. I'll go get a different one. We go. Let me talk to him.
Oh, Nick Shirley's there too, huh?
Let me talk to him.
And he's running for governor?
This is our country. We're allowed to burn. On 9/11, Bibles were burned over. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. This is America. This is our country. We have a First Amendment right here. We have a First Amendment right in this country. We have a First Amendment right in this country. We can burn any pedophile book we want. This is our country. And the Bible? This is our country. You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world. You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world. You have burned the Bible and beheaded Christians all over the world.
I just look at the fact that he thought he could do this without anything happening to him. That's what I don't get.
Are you guys going to be arresting the people that pepper sprayed me and assaulted all my people? Because we can identify them. Do you agree that the Prophet Muhammad is a rapist and a pedophile? Why are you working in America as police? When you're really here to enforce Sharia law? Get out of America. We don't want you here. We don't want you here. Jesus is King of America. Jesus is King of America. Jesus is King of the world. Jesus is King of America. Thank you. Take some water. I'm good. I got pepper sprayed, but I have been in prison a lot and on J6, so I'm not really affected by it anymore. What? Yeah, I got all my neck. America is a Christian country. Go back across the sea. Sharia law is not going to ever stand in America. And this traitor here, who bowed down in the mosque last week, Anthony Hudson. The American crusade has begun!
Cowards, we got no room for traitors. We got no room for cowards. We got no room for traitors.
This guy is just.
America first. This is America only.
What is he? Oh, that's not his.
Islamic bastards, white men who turn against their own.
He's writing cuck on it. Yo, is that his bus? Hold on.
Cuckold.
That's not his bus?
American men need to stand together against Islam. There can be no.
Hold on, that's not his
weakness
bus?
in this country. We will be turned immediately.
I'm confused here.
We will be turned immediately, like London, into a cesspool of.
I thought that was his bus. That's someone else's bus he's riding cuck on? How is he not getting arrested for destroying someone's property?
Infested migrants. Our country, our very way of life is at stake right now, America. Type of compromise with
This guy spray painted.
The Bible tells
This guy spray painted cuck on a jot, dude. That's man.
very clearly. Jesus Christ is King of Dearborn, Michigan. Jesus Christ is King of Dearborn, Michigan. Pick up your crosses and walk, America. Do not be asleep. Wake up before the giant of Islam.
See, I don't mind this, whatever, but like you want to walk around, like try to burn their Quran and stuff like that. But like this is like, I'm okay with this. Whatever. You want to carry a cross and walk the street and preach the word of Jesus, go right ahead. You know?
Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Let's start our march, guys. We ready to rock and roll? Everybody ready? Let's go. We're going.
Let's wait till Anthony gets here.
Screw him. What do we need him here for?
I want to see that. You can't leave this here. I think we should wait for a larger crowd. Our Patriots have been thinking 3:30. I think we should wait for a larger crowd. Continue to heckle these assholes. Let's mess with them for a little while. Let's get serious.
See, the best part about it is I want Anthony to show up to nobody. We'll wait another 20 minutes for people. It's early. We got here early. I thought it was 3:30.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on my back. I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah, put that on there.
Get too far.
Okay. I don't mind this because it's, you know. Oh, come on.
Christ is King! The Christ is King! Israel is not welcome here!
Why he's so angry though, dude? You can see the anger in him, man. You can just see it boiling over out of him, man. How angry that guy was.
Hey, my friend has been here 30 years. You've been here 30 minutes. Get the fuck out of my country. How do you fucking who is established? Get the fuck out of our country! We are not the same! We are not the same! We are not the same! Get the fuck out of my country!
I don't know, man. This is the cussing and the anger is a little much for me too.
Take that shit back to your country! Go ahead! Go ahead! Hey, stop. Go ahead. You a bitch, bro. I am? Oh my God, bro. America first, motherfucker!
Once again, the cussing and the anger, dude. You can just see it, bro.
What's up, bitch? Knock your teeth out, boy.
Guys.
I'll knock your teeth out, boy.
Keep it peaceful. Hey, that's assault, baby. You think I'm afraid of you people? Exactly. Come back to your fucking country.
Where are the cops at, though? Once again, they're blocking traffic. Gosh, dude. This is why I'm glad I don't live in a in a big city sometimes, because like if I was trying to get to work and had to deal with this, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, get the hell, I'm trying to go to work, people, you know.
Let's go, baby. We got the freedom of religion, freedom of speech. It's the U.S.
What's that? That's not my bus. The guy, the skinny guy in all black with the glasses, it's his bus.
Yeah.
So if he wants to spend, $5,000 to wrap a bus and then come out here and spray paint it. That's how stupid some Americans are.
Awesome.
So I'm here to let you know I am not affiliated with that crowd, and that was not my bus that was sitting here.
Okay.
I didn't come on that bus. I'm not leaving on that bus.
So what was with your post talking about you're playing chess and we're playing checkers? What was that about?
We all have to play chess and play checkers.
Right. So what they have in that bus with your name and your logo on there, with a bunch, well, over 10 books of the Quran placed on the side of the bus.
And when they tried to burn it, what side of the street was I on?
No, you weren't here. I'm not talking that you were here.
I was over there.
No, he's threatening to kill us. This guy right here is threatening to kill us. You got a couple of days to live. Come on, what are you doing, bro? What am I doing? I'm supporting my country.
I got a question. We don't want you here.
We don't want you here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, good. God bless you.
And see, while this is going on, dude, government, they're just making moves, bro. They're tightening the screws down, man. They're building data centers. They're powering AI to control us all while this is all going on. That's really the sad part of it all.
Yourself, you
Is that beyond this is a bigger problem. New World Order. Yeah.
You back up, dude. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Why?
Why don't you make me back
You're
up?
imputing.
What are you gonna do? Do you see how fucking violent these people are?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, Martin Luther King was a pussy. Fuck Martin Luther King. Fuck Martin Luther King. He was a pussy. Hey! Your shit back.
Dearborn got to go down, Dearborn, man. I'm telling you, dude.
You just hit me with it, but you being violent, man. Relax.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, boy.
It's okay. It's okay.
Keep walking. Keep walking, boy. Hey, they're gonna put their fucking knees on your neck. They're gonna put your knees on your neck. They're gonna put their knees on your neck. You traitor. You traitor.
I was punched harder by Capitol Police Officer ladies, so it's okay. He hit me with something really hard. Really hard right here. But it's okay. We've taken the streets of Dearborn! We've taken the streets of Dearborn! We've taken the streets of Dearborn!
He's still carrying that bacon around, huh? That's crazy.
America first, American only. Get out of our country. Get out of our country. Yeah, sure. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do. Yes, it is. Yes. What are you doing? Don't worry, we don't want you here. We don't want you here. Do something about it. That comes soon. Do something about it. That comes soon, I didn't have to drive a bus to get here. That comes soon.
Do something about it.
Man up! Be a man! We're in stage 1 right now, brother. Take it to stage 2. Yeah. Next is ice raids on your homes and on your mosques. Ice, yes. Get the fuck out. No, we gotta go.
That cop's probably like, get me home now, please.
You're like fucking 5'4".
Oh, man.
Hey guys, we're gonna cross over into East
See, what would happen if they did that, holding those signs, but then, you know, they covered their mouths up and didn't say a word or didn't carry anything. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder what would happen then. Because then it'd be a more powerful message. Because it's like, dude, if you're just carrying a cross and you're not saying anything and your mouth's duct tape shut and you know whatever, and they're still attacking you, then it's like, okay, then, you know, like.
Hey, brother, never worth it. I got CPR.
You know what? Me too,
I ain't playing with these bitches.
Takbir! Takbir! Yes, by violent force. They pepper sprayed me for one of them, and they punched me for the second. But I got the bacon still!
Dude, I just want to make enough money not to be around people anymore. That's all I want in life. I just want to make enough money, right? So I can just like literally make enough money where I can just like break away from all this, find some land secluded from everyone, live off the grid, and just get away from people, dude. I just want to get away from people, man. For real. I just want to get away from people. I want to make enough money where I don't have to deal with people anymore for this reason right here. That's all I want in life. That's all. That is my main goal, I think. That's my main goal. Is to make enough money to break away from civilization and be self-sufficient so I don't have to deal with people anymore. I think that's what I want in life. No. Yes. No. That's what I need in life. Even though, once again, what you want is not what you need. Because then, you know, but still, it's like, dude, I don't know. I also make it. I would love to have enough money where I don't have to deal with people anymore. For real. I'm not like. I know that sounds weird and that sounds like strange, but it's true, man. It's just people are just, man, dude. They're so. Oh, dude.
I hope you just.
That's the main reason why I want money, is something to deal with people anymore. I don't want it to like buy nice houses and cars. I just want to get away from people, dude.
Charlie Kirk. I hope Jake gets Charlie Kirk. I ain't gonna lie.
Jeez, dude, come on, man. That's ridiculous. Now you're wishing death on people now? Come on. God would never wish that on anyone, by the way, just so you know. Then why would you say it then?
We don't want no Muslims here. We don't want no Muslims here.
He also loves the attention too. You could, jeez, dude, come on, come on, man, come on, man.
Is there any coverage? No. He's got people that are impeding us here. Tell them to please. There's going to be a fight that breaks out. Please tell them quickly.
We know your curse. Trump is on the EFC list.
All that makeup is haram, by the way. Allah is a false god. Allah is a different actual purpose than God.
Shut the fuck up. Hey! You don't do shit. You don't do shit.
See, this is why Dearborn cops are so good. Why are the rest of the officers?
Nobody gonna touch him, that's why.
Bullshit! I got sprayed a half hour ago.
Because you're a bitch. You deserve it. You're a bitch and you deserve it. You attacked first once. And we got it all on camera. It's gonna be everyone's on camera. It's gonna be on social media. I got you. I took your phone and I recorded you crying. Like a bitch. Alright, buddy? Father God, in the name of Jesus Christ, we declare your spirit of victory. We declare Dearborn, Michigan, a Christian country. We declare your love and your peace. We declare that Jesus Christ is King. At 6:30, City Hall is going to be meeting, and so we've come here today to protest. Main entrance is over there. Burn it! You're gonna burn it and do what? Burn it! You're gonna see. You're gonna meet an Arab hillbilly today, motherfucker. Yeah. Why you running? Why you running? Burn it, bitch! The evil people here. I ain't done it none. I got a problem. He don't got it, bro. Hey, yo! He does not have no Quran. No, I'm not doing nothing, Sam. Wallah, I'm not. Take that highway now, homeboy. Burn it, bitch. Burn it. Burn that Quran, motherfucker. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it, mother. I'm my son. Burn it. At 6:30 p.m. these doors open for the public to be able to go and we can all be Americans. I got a problem with you. Why not have a problem? Burn it in front of me. Burn it. Don't bump me. What's up, homie? I'll take 30 seconds. Touch me and grab me. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's what they want. We believe in Jesus too, buddy. You don't know nothing about Jesus. You don't know nothing about Jesus. That's right.
There's only one cop out there. I feel bad for that guy, dude. I feel bad for that one cop, man. Oh, there's more cops. Never mind.
So they arrested me for I didn't even do nothing. I was attacked. What are you arresting me for?
Okay, there's more cops now. Okay. Yeah, Dearborn's about to pop off, bro. I got a feeling.
Come on now. Let's focus with him on face. Man, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta go, my boy. You gotta go, my boy. Shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. You. Such a baby, bro. Hey, such a baby. Play the victim. Fucking pussy. Play the victim, bro. Oh, play the victim, buddy boy. Play the victim. Hey, spit him in his face. Everybody back away. Back away. Back away. Back away. Back away! Back away! Right now! Back away! Hey, I love it. People.
Shout out to everybody. I was joking about what I said. I was joking.
I just don't want you here. I don't want you here. It's not that we hate you. We just don't want you here. We don't want you here. I just want to ask one question. Holy shit. One question. Level 9 shipbound. Where in the Constitution says I have to follow what you want? Posterity. Where? Our founding fathers said my posterity. No, they did not. My posterity. The word posterity. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for the posterity of the founding fathers. You ever heard the First Amendment? You ever heard the First Amendment?
Why is there always someone in the inflatable costume at one of these things, dude? Every time there's always someone in an inflatable costume just walking around. Why, dude?
You can come in. There'll be no signs, no drums, no anything like that. But like just filming. Yeah, I mean, come in. Gonna have to bring the National Guard.
No chimps. No chimps past this line. No pussy. You're a pussy. You're supposed to.
Back up.
That's why you guys are wilding out. You're 15. All these kids are teenagers. There's some very that might not be lips. Oh, it's a lip. Hold on. Hey, he's on our side. My bad. I'm confused right now. Patrick right here. Yeah. Patrick? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sort of reference. Yeah, I mean this. What happened? We are the real Semitic people. I voted for Trump. I made the whole community vote for Trump. We're all Democrats here, remember? The Zionists caused this.
Hold on. Let's see what the guy has to say real quick. He might seem reasonable.
I voted for you, cocksucker.
Let's see what he has to say.
Fuck yeah, we all did.
Trump. I made the whole community vote for Trump. We're all Democrats here. Remember that. I made the community vote for Trump. And now look what you guys do. Whoever's the biggest Zionist caused this. Very simple. Okay? And Jews are not Zionists. Zionists can be anybody. Muslim Zionists, Christian Zionists. They're not real. They're not from the bloodline of any prophet.
It would have been peaceful. Look, hey, I seen this like 2 hours ago. I was playing Fortnite. This is Fortnite.
This is Dearborn.
Hey, this is Dearborn. This is Dearborn. We're all about fun, community, food.
All we do is make money and eat food. That's
Food,
it.
hang out with your friends.
And the only thing that we like is the mole parts, and that's it. Everything.
And the beautiful Lebanese girls.
Or smoke shops, who would own them? All the Arabs. Look, we love mole parts though.
All night you waited to be in front of me. All night you waited to be in front of me. All night you wanted to be in front of me. Where are you?
Where's the Quran you want to burn? Where's the Quran you want to burn? Where's the 3 Qurans you want to burn? Where are the 3 Qurans you want to burn?
And the single
Where are the 3 Qurans you want to burn? Where are the 3 Qurans you want to burn? Where's the Quran 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 you want to burn?
Okay, everyone's just talking to each other. Can't hear anything.
Single file. Hold on. Let the laser work. Are you in line?
Yeah, I'm right now. Are you saying this president is a donkey? No, I'm saying he wasn't a
Mr. Edward Lane. Commander Madu. He's got to keep it down.
In 1900, the world was 30% white. Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into destroy.
See, and as we're watching it, the news, as I was finding out about this, the news are reporting on the Michigan City stuff already.
Story.
So what about the torn T-shirt that I found in the kitchen bowl? What was that from?
She has a lot of torn clothes. She has,
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I'm getting my day. I gotta go get my day started, man. So, like I always say, man, may peace be with you. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. This is Justin. I love you. Until next time.